There we go. Oh. There we go. Hello, night hi yo. I am Terran Shieldsong, your knight in shining armor. Oh, how's everyone doing today? My VTube studio once again decided to reset where my model is, even though I wasn't doing anything with it. There we go. Very good. Okay, yeah, that is why. Aniimo. Hello, night hi yo. I am Terran Shieldsong, knight in shining armor to sweep you off your feet. How's everyone doing? I'm doing well. I'm very sleepy. Ugh. But I am excited to play some more Aniimo. I played very briefly last night. I don't remember what I did last night, to be honest. It was like 1 a.m. And I was really tired and probably should have been in bed. But I hopped on this for a little bit. The only thing I remember for sure is I went to the Mist Woods. Oh god. I went to the Mist Woods at one point. And I remember it saying that there was a shiny Aniimo somewhere near me, and I could not, for the life of me, find him. Find it, I guess. Rather. And it was kind of driving me insane. Ooh. A perfect egg. That's kind of tempting. I'm not gonna. It's a Sparky! This other perfect egg, on the other hand, could be anything. I think I am gonna sparkle it. Ooh. These things are dark type? Was it just regular all right. Little rubber duck. Oh wait, if I remember right, it should be. It is not. 10-14. I was way off. It's the same. Okay, so this does show just in my time, which is actually really nice, granted. I got really excited because one of Scorchow's forms is a thunderstorm version that looks really cool. And I would love to get. And I was really excited. And I misunderstood. And to a point that a mysterious wave has been seen. A branch that was gone in an instant. Hey, hold on. But I'm a little bit stupid. Misunderstood the way the clock worked on there. I thought that, it was going to be a little while before... Wait, it's raining in the Mistwoods. Does anything... Nothing special appears in the Mistwoods because of the rain. No, I logged on to do story quests. That's what I'm going to do. I thought the clock was telling me a different time than it was, but it's telling me in my time, which is nice, granted. But I got really excited because I thought that meant that I was gonna log in just in time for the thunderstorm and Beastfang Ridge to start, which meant I would have been logging in just in time to get the lightning scorch howl. I'm gonna say goodbye to a whole lot of frames. Actually, I'll keep that turbo. I can upgrade her to perfect and shift her form to all right. Let's see what else. Turbo. Whee! Dangerous fragrance. Let's see. I can now have a group of full group of shinies. Sparkling. Which I think I will do, just for the sake of having a full group of sparklies. Which one was it? Nimbus Fields. Deploy the leader Aniimo will be Turbo. And then you will bring along oh. No. I'll get rid of you. There. Hehehe. Alright, so this... Ooh. I love this guy's goofy little run. I didn't realize it's nighttime. Midday, please.
No, they just want me to go to Brazil.
Oh. Of course, it all happens once every 10 years. Can possibly miss it. Besides, the Prismata flow and the Israelis are both worth investigating. Having fun and researching at the same time. Pretty efficient, right? Awesome! Exactly! Let's enjoy ourselves while we get this done. Whatever happens, this should be far easier than our last ruins investigation in Starfall Valley. Oh, speaking of those ruins, I'm still a little concerned. Well, Helion's aura is calm. I guess it returned to the painting to recover. When we first met, the big cube awakened us. We'd gathered years of energy, but it still wasn't enough. The Helion didn't entwine with Heron, so I couldn't get an energy boost and stay asleep. Anyway, safety is what matters the most. Hope it gets us a good sleep just like this other Aniimo, so we can meet again afterward. Yeah, hopefully. Wait, why are all these Animos sleeping here? I think I saw it too, just faintly. Let's hold the scent and search ahead. This sensor must be the source of the scent. No wonder why I feel lightheaded. Kick it. Yeah. Phew, finally entwined. Seriously, how did you even get this? Oh, is this yours? You're trying to sleep? No, not exactly. We're just you're into a tiny little problem. Oh, those outfits. Are you visitors from Astra? It's the Creed Blair Elder. Are you here for the Bloom Festival? Yes, we are. Welcome. The Bloom Festival starts tomorrow. I'm Sunya, a perfumer, and this is my friend Snowy. I made some new fragrance for the festival, and it was more powerful than I thought. Are your Aniimo okay? Oh, Jesus. Valoria the Somnowing. Oops, I was talking to myself again. Welcome to Bloomville. The Bloom Festival is tomorrow. Huh? But it's this. What's this? I wonder very loudly. Oh my god. Examine the statue.
Oh, human child, recognized by the core, soul, and rune. I am Aeolus, ruler of this place, the land called the Zephyr Coast. I sense the changes of soul and rune, and I am sending this to you through this feather. Look.
Officially begins. Who's
wife? That's my wife.
This is bad.
Helion!
Helion!
They possess creations that replicate the power of the core. That is why they stirred soul and rune, and drew my attention. Our time is up. It looks like this is where it ends. When the vein recognizes you, I may be able to appear once again.
Communication request. Communication request.
Message from Bull. Taryn, we have an emergency. I'll keep it brief. Something abnormal has happened. Did that weirdo take Helion? How could you know that? Our instructor tells us what has happened. Sure enough, everything matches what we saw in that dream. The black-robed figure struck first, carrying a device that looked like a 20-sided ancestor prism. They took Helion. If they took Helion, but you and Nicole are Bloomville? Good, it's relatively safe there. We'll notify you of any updates. So, it's not a dream. It's actually happening. Nicole, did you notice anything strange about me just now? No, you were fine. You were on the call for less than a minute. Taryn, Lunara, are you alright? I'm alright. Helion isn't injured, I can sense it. Let's go see the Elder first. I'll tell you more later. What's wrong? Did something happen? You both look off. Can I ask what this statue is? It looks like an Aniimo. Yeah, it's the right person. It's Aeolus, the Aeon who rules the Zephyr Coast. You sure about that? I can't say for sure since Aeolus is an Aeon, but the statue is very old, so it should look more or less like Aeolus, right? Now that we're on the subject of Aeolus, the Bloom Festival is a ritual offering of flowers and fragrance to Aeolus. It was only recently that the offering became dedicated to Aurelia. Oh, if you're interested, you can borrow some books from the Elder. The Elder's house is over there. Jessica. Welcome, distinguished visitors from Astra. Hey, can I ask you what the statue is here? Most people have no idea. Where do I begin? Oh, do you know what this place is called? Bloomville? You got that right. But what I want to ask is the domain Bloomville's a part of, the Zephyr Coast. Every domain is ruled by an Aeon. And the people here worship theirs, as you might expect. The bronze figure is Aeolus, the Aeon who rules the Zephyr Coast. The Moon Festival, along with Zephyr Song and Familia, was first held to honor Aurelius. That's right. Aurelius vanished 100 years ago. In the last great calamity, Aeolus didn't appear at all. Most suspect he has... In short, over the past century, the only Lady Aurelia, Aurelia has appeared at the festival. Nowadays, very few people in all of Bloomville even remember Aeolus. Incidentally, I have a fragrance here. Yeah, this fragrance is all floaty and woozy. Definitely more enchanting than Jaeger's spirits. Elder, we have guests. Greetings, Elder. I'm Nicole. This is Taryn. We came from the Polaris Institute for the festival. Welcome! Your principal's an old friend of mine. You're just in time. The Bloom Festival's tomorrow. Rest assured, Lady Aurelia will awaken after the ceremony. Flowers will bloom and the prismana will flow. Across the whole Zephyr Coast, such a view only occurs in Bloomville. Aurelius's blooming flowers, prismana. Make sure to document it all. The greatness of the Bloom Festival doesn't end there. During the festival, a few lucky children receive the blessing of the flowers and butterfly shadows. The flowers, of course, refer to the wondrous sights brought on by the Lady of Aurelia and the Aureliuses. The butterfly shadows refers to the Queen of the Flutter Nymphs. Even though the Somno Wing only comes after the ceremony, the blessing is real. Bestowed by Lady Aurelia the Aureliuses and Lady Valoria the Somno Wing in response to the festival. I never knew about this. Sunia's living proof. Sunia's living proof. Everybody in Bloomville knows that she was blessed at the last ceremony. 10 years on, and she's become a superb perfumer. That's why she'll be hosting this year's ceremony. Yeah, Sunia's let's leave the small talk for later and get started on the perfumes already. It's getting late. If we don't start now, we won't finish in time. Oh, I almost forgot. But the perfumers are busy now. Sunia, are you ready? Do you have a moment? I just finished preparing. Don't worry. Taryn, Nicole, come with me. Okay, yeah, we have to make parfum. Parfum! Don't worry, I'll teach you. Crafting a fragrance is hard. A fancy fragrance is hard, but a simple perfume is easy. That'd be great. First, gather some aromathists from the sea of flowers. They're the key ingredients for the perfumery. So make sure you pick a scent you like. You know what? I wasn't sure at first, but I like fragrance here. He is serving. Oh, actually the attacks are really cool. I'm going the wrong way. Whee! Salim? Hi, sorry to bother you. Nice to meet you. Those are some unique outfits. Are you here for the Bloom Festival? We introduced ourselves to Celine and the purpose of our visit. Ah, welcome everyone. Let me explain how to collect the Aromathus. Aromathus, the key to the perfumery. See the nest over there? That's where they live. They love dusk whisper nectar, but always gather too much, storing the extra to ferment into Aromathus. They can only digest nectar, not the Aromathus, so eventually they spit them out. That's when we collect them. In Bloomville, all perfumery depends on the greedy little creatures. Harvest in the daytime. They return to their nests at night, and startling them might affect the aroma. Of course, you can twine an Aniimo like Sunia, and twining with a dewy is the easy solution. Oh, the Dusk Whisper's fragrance is very strong. Inhale it long enough and you'll end up lost in its scent. Once you've gathered the Aromathus, go to the perfumery and ask Arlo to refine them into fragrance essence. Dewies, irises, floriniums, and the sea of flowers are the foundation of Bloomville. Is there anything you'd like to ask? We'll talk later. Dusk Whisper. Collect a whole bunch of Dusk Whisper. Whee! Catch a Dewey. I kind of want to be like, no, I don't think I will, but it's not going to let me progress if I don't. And that's a problem. Nothing happened. How does it feel to taste the edge of reality? Okay. That's an eternal dusk whisper. So pretty. No. Bring back Ravana. Are all those sleeping Aniimo still near the entrance? Because if they are, we can use a tumbler. Get a whole bunch, get some experience, get some... No! Actually, if I'll do one more. Ah, only 5 again. Got at least a little bit of experience. Panda, hello, hello, howdy doody. How are you doing today? Go, go, go. Aw. Oop. Oh, let's see. These are high quality aromathis. Once melted, you can use them to make perfume. The dewy brings the aromathis, the flutter nymph scatters its scales, and soon the dense liquid is produced. Dusky fragrance. The fragrance is pink and a little too soft. Blending in a cold deep blue might help balance it better. Perfect. Now add a little gold for decoration. Ta-da! Let's bottle it up. Blue, pink, gold. This feels like painting more than crafting perfume. That's what we call talent. So, are you busy? Are you busy? We have the essence. Can you teach us how to process it into perfume? Good, nice weather today and chilling with the family. Oh, love that. Yeah, the weather here is the weather here is really nice today too. You can use this half of my perfume bench. That's enough solvent. Now add a few drops of essence. Stir it evenly, just enough. Don't overdo it. One final step. Makes the whole thing so special. Iris petals, flutter nymph scales, or dewy feathers. dewy feathers. Perfect. This perfume is Blue Lake Down, one of Bloomville's finest. Wonderful. You're both very talented. These perfumes will be offered to Aurelia during the ceremony, right? Is there some kind of proper procedure we need to follow? Don't worry, it's very simple. Someone will guide you when the time comes. You'll scatter the fragrance over the flowers and draw out their scent. The key ingredient in the fragrance is the dewy's aromathis, which comes from nectar. That means different aromas blend naturally and become even more fragrant. Also, Elder Jaeger said that you can stay at his place for the night. Darren, didn't you ask about Aeolus earlier? The Elder has quite a few books. You might find something in one of them. Yes, Aniimo is a lot of fun. Today I am trying to lock in a little bit more and actually progress the story quest so I can experience more of what's going on. You're back. Perfect timing. Let's see. I'll sleep on the first floor. You take the second. Don't stay up. We don't want to miss the Bloom Festival. It's not just the legendary Prismana flow. You can also get blessings at this festival. Seems like things you can only learn by experiencing them for yourself. Of course, in the past, it was the kind of miracle you only read about in history books. These days, it appears more regularly alongside the Bloom Festival. This has also led to a major increase in Prismana Aniimo. That's why the expedition team is specifically listed as target for this Prismana forms aren't just beautiful, they also possess powers different from ordinary Aniimo. Alright, I'll let you know a little secret. I actually saw a doctor preparing an Aniimo egg for you earlier, and it looked like a Prismana form. After all, you can twine with almost any Aniimo very quickly. That kind of talent is incredibly rare. That's why you need to pass your assessment and get to it as soon as possible. Then I can admire Prismana Aniimo up close one more time. Okay. Time for sleeps. Rest now. Huh, too excited, can't sleep. Me neither. Actually, I had a dream by that statue earlier. After you recount the dream, what you saw, Lunar looked surprised. The core that took Hellion, that must have been the big cube. Never imagined someone would try to replicate its power. That's likely, and it's probably, okay. And Aeolus, the Aeon of Zephyr Coast. Aeolus seems to know Hellion and me. However, I don't recall having met such a being. If only we could find some records about them. Speaking of which, are there some local books in this room? There are some local books in this room. Maybe we can find something useful in them? Oh, this book is about Aeolus, the Aeon who guards the... Oh, God, excuse me. Hi. His power flows to the land, the veins heeding its call. They grant lumen power to Aniimo, and those they bless can evolve into extraordinary forms. These are the Guardians. So that Arasalis Aurelia is the one the Elder mentioned earlier. Is Guardian too? She definitely sounds powerful. It's very similar, but Aurelia only appeared within the last 100 years, right? She doesn't really seem like a Guardian. Are there any other records? Guardians are born from this land, guard this land, cherish this land. Aeons in the vein give them strength, and they can even command flow. Ghost type, There's dark type right now. There's not really ghost type as such, but hold on, I should have. I didn't keep a single Sparky? Why am I a goob? I mean, Wispus is a mantis, not really. How silly of me. There's not really, right now anyway, there's not really ghost type as such, but there are like Sparkies. Is one that are pretty cool. They're like little fire spirits. That one comes with a gun. That's sick. Huh? What was I doing? Shop. Doubles, Primogy Gap, reduce. Nope. Inventory. Nope. Okay. Hell yeah. There we go. Xenia is the star of the festival in her generation. Naturally, she's preparing for the stage. Excuse me, dear guests, I need to prepare too. These here are the best spots reserved just for you.
Time flows on, and another 10 years have passed. We gather here, full of respect, to pay tribute to the Guardian.
It's Zunia!
When the land fell into silence, you brought the rainbow. Now, we offer the land's refined fragrance, welcoming your return once more.
Ooh.
Let's wait patiently for those colorful blossoms to bloom again. 3, 2, 1.
Eh?
What
0.5? 0.4?
That doesn't look good.
What is... This year's performance is far more exciting than last year. Too bad Irelia
Mommy?
doesn't seem to think so.
Night Shadow Dash. Looks almost like it's inspired by Leon Kennedy. There we go. I'm gonna give myself area accessories. Adjust. Oh. That's kind of cool. Size? Jäger. Everyone stay calm. The ceremony didn't succeed, but no blooming flowers, no prismana. The animal just now could be Aurelia, could it? Judging by appearance, it must be an animal from the Flutter Nymph family. Is it Valoria? I never imagined she could communicate directly with humans. It's incredible. It really didn't respond to our offerings. It's just one unsuccessful ceremony. It's not the end of the world. Everyone, please stay calm. There's just a little mishap, nothing to worry about. Sunia must be scared. Where did she go? Can you help me find her before she does anything rash? Perfume crafting tools? It's fine, I don't need them this time. Are you okay, Sunia? The Elder was worried about you and he sent us to find you. You guys. Sorry you came all the way to the Bloom Festival only to see... Sorry. What are you doing? Are you packing? Going somewhere? Yes, I'm too embarrassed to stay here. Is it just one failure? Nobody's blaming you. They will when they realize what happened. They've had high hopes from you for the past 10 years. Born with talent, granted the blessing of the flowers and butterfly shadows, and the result? The first perfumer in a century to fail at the festival offering. Not only did Aurelia not respond to us, even Valoria showed up to deny me. Yes, she's the Flutter Nymph Queen, Lady Valoria, the Somnowing. For this perfume I used her scales, but it backfired. You told me it wasn't easy to get those scales, and you were testing the fragrances before I came. So you intentionally tried to create a perfume letting... But, I was overconfident. I thought I could create a new formula that could please them both. Now that I think about it, my abilities themselves came from their blessings. Hey, don't be so down. Can you tell us what this blessing is really about? It's simple. Aurelius brings bloom and prismana, while Somnowing brings beautiful dreams. 10 years ago, Lady Valoria gave me her blessing and made my dream come true. It was the dream that made me who I am today. In my dream, she answered my prayer. The Bloom Festival is for Aeolus and then Aurelia's awakening, so why did Lady Valoria appear this time? You said her skills are hard to get, so her habitat must be quite far from here, right? Right. Valoria lives deep in Lumenfly Valley and hates being disturbed by outsiders. Now that you mention it, really is odd. All these years, she's only been sighted during the Bloom Festivals. Valoria must have something to do with the Bloom Festival. Maybe she knows something we don't. Sunia, can you take us to her? She can talk to people. Maybe we can get some information from her. If we get in, we can only go around the edges. Go too far and we'll pass out. Best not to upset her. Special fragrance to summon a guide. Sounds like another ritual I have no experience with. I'll lead you. Well, I already upset her at the festival. My perfume actually offended her. I was about to leave, but you reminded me. Before I should go, I should say sorry and thank her.
Uh-huh.
Oi! Go! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's hustle. Oh, Pathfinder. Hello, I'm Oral, and this is my brother Hesper. We're studying how animal forms change, but we need to study more animal families. You have Alzheimer's too. Oh. Cool start. This is gonna be easy. I was gonna say, I have a feeling I'm getting beat up and I can't even see it happen. Come on! This would have been off to a better start if I hadn't been getting shown a different cutscene. But I win in the end anyway. Amazing. Thanks. Thanks. Moon, did you get all that down? Yes, very useful data. Thank you. And don't forget to record the terrain too. Not just the time period. Weather and other factors are important as well. Anyway, Aniimo forms are ever changing and there are so many things that can influence them. Ugh. Oh. Huzzah! Obtain, a sparkling egg. Like that. This is the Sea of Flowers, home to irises and flutter nymphs. It's so pretty! Flutter nymphs and irises live together, favoring the iris scent, the purest pink pollen with a touch of white. These should be enough for knocking on the door, but we need something else to greet Valoria. New materials, more interesting than irises, and a better fit. I've got it. I remember there was an iris all around here. Its scent is brighter or more vivid than an iris's, so it might create a more beautiful fragrance. If we can obtain irisil pollen, the fragrance will be almost guaranteed to succeed. You have a very special way of describing scents. Yes, enter Lumenfly Valley. You need the scent to knock on the door and attract a Flutter Nymph guide. I'm not sure whether there will be any Flutter Nymph to greet uninvited guests like us. It would be safest to bring a Flutter Nymph along. We need iris pollen for the spice, right? Snow can give us one portion. Still, for the perfume to be effective, it would be safer to gather pollen from other irises as well. There are plenty of irises here. Try asking if they'll share some pollen. Snowy stands out among all these colorful irises. But why are so many irises here? Some of these only appear in other regions. A senior perfumer told me about it. They say the Sea of Flowers is filled with irisil's blessing, making its colors and energies especially abundant. Some irises travel great distances to reach this place, then dance with others to gain more color. Local irises join in when they see such beauty. They say it happens most around the Bloom Festival. If we want to talk to the other irises, we probably need to twine with them. Bye. Okay. Why am I suddenly so laggy? Lead the dance. Ooh. Can I have some of your pollen? Well, of course, take some. I thought you wanted my colors. Why? Because that strange friend of yours has no colors at all. Collect colors, be more beautiful, and become an aerosol. All irises want that. A colorless iris? How strange. How pitiful. Colorless iris, couldn't you still dance? So, got the pollen. Yeah, but after a brief pause, that's the iris question on this. Why is Snowy White? I assume it wants me to defeat the Alpha Aerosol. Louis said the Aerosol shoot. Oh. Excuse me? Huh? Haba. Yeah, hi. Huh. Yep, wake Aerosol through battle. Watch it, you're messing up my petals. And such beautiful petals they are. It's you? What happened? Yeah. You're friends? Oh, in that case, what can I do for you? Yes, clan. Ah, an iris must gather enough beautiful colors and master matching dance steps to become an aerosol. Then an aerosol who has the best colors in dance moves will become the most magnificent aerosolis. You're friends? Oh, in that case, what can I do for you? Irises absorb energy from the vein to display various colors, so irises from different places look different. But reaching that level of brilliance means wandering many lands and taking many risks. Snowy, you gave her a name? Suits her. Back then, when we were irises, we danced together. I thought you'd become an aerosol and left long ago. What do you really want? You want colors? I got some extra. Pollen? That's there. Take as much as you need. You're welcome. Take care. I'll go back to choreographing my dance moves. Flutter nymphs hide themselves well and are hard to match. We'll need to find a way to break their disguise. Perfumes usually need prepared fragrance to attract flutter nymphs, and if some fades, they'll fly off. I didn't think something like this would do the trick. The Anapod is Astra's greatest invention. I guess maybe next time I won't use perfume. For some reason, I feel vein energy in the sea flowers is more abundant than in other areas. That explains why aerosols and irises choose to gather here. But the place Benny warned us about, and where Snowy signaled, turned completely gray, like it's all drained. Yes, many years ago, the vein was once fractured in this place. Its energy drained, and everything withered and turned to white like this. Bloomville was also devastated. Without energy and color, there'd be no flowers or Aniimo, so there wouldn't be any perfumes? Not just that, have you heard of colorlessness? A century ago, the vein broke, and the world lost its color, and all of the children born into this barren world were reflected with colorlessness. Then, on the withered land, the magnificent Aurelia, her colors and fragrance shone upon all like a rainbow, bringing back vitality to a withered land. The land was saved and became a sea of flowers. Bloomville flourished. To honor Aurelia, once every decade now, 100 years have passed since that change. The elders said that before Aurelia, the Bloom Festival honored the Aeon of Zephyr Coast. An Aeon? You mean that statue in your village? Okay. Perhaps Australian researchers claim the Aeon has responded for a century. The honors had to answer. That must be ALS. Still, once every 10 years, every 10 years is a long time, and they say the closer it gets, the more energy it drains. But I never expected to see this in the Sea of Flowers where Aurelia wields her power. Well, if that's true, does this failed ceremony mean the disaster will happen again? Yes, that's why those in the know were panicking. Guiding incense requires careful preparation. Leave it to me. A magnificent and complex fragrance is more than enough to make the Lumenfly Valley open its door to us. Let's go. Let's go! Wahoo! Wahoo! We're here. This is the entrance to Lumenfly Valley. It's truly magical. Do we need the light of the fragrance here? Yes, by lighting the fragrance here, the drifting scent can connect Lumenfly Valley into the outside world. The scent will form a path for us. Come, you're ready to light the fragrance. Did you bring your lighter? The barrier is gone. Wait, were those butterflies? Yes, because inside is the land of dancing illusions. Valoria's throne is deep in the valley. They say you must pass through her illusions to reach her. That's why we need her subjects, the Flutter Nymphs, to guide us. Otherwise, we may wander in her majesty's dreams forever. You sound like you know what you're talking about, but it seems you care quite a bit about me. Lady Valoria's voice. We lit the fragrance from the Sea of Flowers and wish to ask. Skip the formalities. So you journeyed here and mixed those fragrances to guide them? No, I wanted to see you myself. Since that day, I've been so grateful to you. That's why I've come here to visit you. Grateful. Interesting. Fine, come then. I want to chat with you and your little friends. However, Lumenfly Valley does not welcome anyone other than the Flutter Nymphs at present. I'll grant you permission. Your friends can come too, if they're unafraid of being lost in dreams. After all, the gates are already open. I didn't expect her Majesty to grant an audience and actually be so wise. Looks like a smaller flutter nymph. Lady Valeria, hear my prayer. Those lights and shadows showed my past. Since it's already come to this, I might as well tell you. 10 years ago, the Bloom Festival granted my wish. Sunia called out to us. Oh. As you saw, I've suffered from colorlessness since I was born. It surprised everyone. I was born a few years after the festival, so the vein should have been strong. Luckily, I wasn't as weak as some of the other children, but unfortunately I had another condition. I couldn't tell colors apart. I could only see the outlines. It was barely better than blindness. But my sense of smell was very keen, so my parents always pushed me to pursue this path. So I kept pushing myself to become a perfumer. Later, I ran into Snowy. She was always by my side when I was making perfume. Although I couldn't see her clearly, she'd be so happy every time I came up with a perfume. It was strange. I felt happier when she was happy than when people called me a genius. But still, I wanted more. I wanted to see the Bloom Festival, Snowy, and colors. So I kept praying, and with everything I had after the Bloom Festival. 10 years ago? Yes, I was 6 that year. And only I was chosen. That night I had a beautiful dream. In it I entered a world full of color. And when I awoke, that dream had become reality. I not only saw colors, but every fragrance would transform into colors in my mind. Mixing spices felt like painting to me, so I could create bolder combinations. But I saw Snowy too. It turned out she was a colorless iris. Yes, consider it sympathy between those who have lost their color. I know how hard it is to live with no color. That's why I've always been grateful to Aurelia and Valeria. How's that? Lady Valeria? So I didn't just give you color. I merely used the Bloom Festival as an opportunity to lend this one a little hand. While you were praying, grant me color, it was praying just as fiercely, give my color to her. My colors are Snowy's? She gave her own colors, the most important thing to an iris, all to me. That's why I have this talent. The colors I see and smell all came from Snowy. Yes. Haven't you seen that iris all? Your little iris used to be way more colorful than her. How could that be? I took Snowy's color. So, you've had your fun. Is it time to return those colors, or do you cling to your gift? No, I'll return them, of course. I'm sorry, Snowy, if only I had known. Valeria, please help me return these colors to Snowy. Not my preferred outcome. Still, after that Bloom Festival disaster, this is at least a little entertaining. Very well, I shall grant the wish within a dream. Why the moth be sexy? There's a strange flower. Something's coming from it. Try to touch it. The flower is split into 3 smaller flowers. Touch them and see what happens. And Harsalis. In so little time, Aurelia, so you really did evolve. Of course, and I only succeeded after gathering so many colors. But I need to thank you for helping me so much. Don't get the wrong idea, I wasn't doing it on purpose. After all, it would be rather embarrassing if a Somnowing's only friend were an Iris. So Aurelia and Valoria knew each other before Aurelia became Harsalis. But Valoria has been a Somnowing for such a long time. Oh my goodness. There we go. Let me catch the drift. Beautiful, the fluttering shadows are flowing like a river. Let's fly after them. Whee! This is really pretty. I'm really enjoying this. We've collected all the colors here. Time to move on to the next target. All the colors in this area have been collected. What is your next target? Have you ever heard of the Prismana flows? They're supposed to be the most amazing phenomenon in the world with the most marvelous colors. Prismana. So you really have no idea what you're doing. Prismana flows are extremely rare. They've only occurred once or twice in the last century. Really? Fantastic. I thought they were just a legend. So if I travel around the world, I might get to witness it once or twice in the next century? Let's do it now. Oh. Oh, that was unpleasant. Kitsuo! Hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing, Fuendo? Energy until all finished. We should leave. The thing is how you move with leads will make things much easier. And so by the way, don't forget that we can transmit colors. If we absorb colors, we can them back. But I can reconnect the veins with my roots, I can rematch my colors with my own. It's not that simple. If it's completely broken, it'll take much more than you to fix it. Don't tell me you're really going to do this. Really, what about your dreams can respond?
You should read it. First then, fine then, you borrow the form of my people. I'm kidding. Listen, in part 2, you can listen to Aniimo. He's kicked. Since you didn't waste the wings to submit, people let you all do your work. What do you want? You really do have reasons to the lawyer last year or political war. That's the marvelous dream that your people did. No, you know, you were going to make her stay in the dream forever. Of course, was her wish, was her dream, you know. I'll make my pleasure to know you're normal again, but not a dream. What you wish for can be key to reality, in the office of dream. How do you dream fulfilled in reality or living forever in a dream? There's a difference. Seems always so that was everything. As far as I'm concerned, this is already spread to the child. The difference you make this stuff is missing. That's the work of the little word. What did you go for, seriously? Yes, he mentioned the ingredient. It's quite nice and very interesting. That's exactly what I should festival. Once I thought the spice was the problem, I thought Lady Gloria was angry. But Gloria just talked about the efforts. You see religious things I know. Her appearance is pretty blah. I can't talk. But listen, hearing, I get normal sad, and with no illustrations, she had no choice but going. You know, if it's because Gloria cheered out, it's not a bad thing. Obviously, we're more genuine well than self-pity. No matter, stop celebrating.
I would like to stop choking.
Until the base fit, just as I did. Wait, you say you keep your color. Then how do you do that? Remember now, I was dreaming. Gloria appeared at the party. And then I looked for dreams with the stars dream. So we put the iris in color. They usually record it. The Gloria letting go. In the green cube, there was a bit of the sooner. In the blue vessel, early as part of the year, the stars sent its color when they're greens. Once you try to turn this in their keys, it's early to appeal, fails. It's rare to find another animal instead of your green fills someone else's. See how sorry, yes, you and our style speaks for respond. That kid's dreams were always silly and innocent. Ishi offered her vision name. Say you're a hero, so she's before now. Then Gloria, when you're early jumps in the vessel. What am I supposed to know? They said I don't care about what Early does. She abandoned her dreams and keeps build. Whether she appears or not, it's the same. Look. Still, you did entertain me on the way here for the reward. Now let's talk about the rewards. And the price to pay. What's the end of this? There's tons. You're awake, that's dreaming and letting on business. I can't explain why Riley wasn't the vessel this time, but I can keep her. While she sleeps, I use seals to her area, so I want to use like that. That's the unless I do, that's my role to you. It's best. The very much intense same as what I mean, I can go about any sense. I need sense to calculate. 13 spices, whatever it's marked. 17%. But since I need edible recipe, instead of using off-day that I use as long lost. Since you're confident, you're great for me. It's the price of your reward. Go on the for yourselves. Offer the fragrance of the after the Offer the first 7 days, they answer best person resurrection. Offering the current impact, they answer best vote. I now say that there's a nothing symbol used on our hands. It's like I still let that next word for our signs. Not bad, your land still holds some symbol ways. That's still help you. This recipe said we say on wood land on each color of all the end of the year. Names that here. The free house is on I'll force you to read. Each color of the land will be used carefully. Alright, if we get a shot to do this, pretty quickly. They should be ready to rich. There's a first team conducting the station. The year's station, having next knowledge. Should they coin in for self-research and power 5 use of the office of but it doesn't matter, clarity figures people in my world. It's from my own about the ability of harmony since time immemorial. Empty. Just came out of your front. Look at this one. What's it doing? I was not this cute. Sorry, interrupting me, Billy. You some ice from Karen. I will say this for my promotion. So here's what I know. You just want to check this is just strictly we're interested in reasons. Oh, you guys right time to us. I'm not sure if that's in that situation. Because I'm quite silly to have some energy and stress. So this is wrong energy. Most likely you're finding out. I'm reading this there's a thread on you. I'm pressed the to the side. Over the first of this batch. Oh god. Oh god, I'm sorry. Who thought that I super critical? it. I love my sport so much. He absolutely destroyed. Fantastic first thing about everyone. Wait, nice answer. Really strong. We're going to listen to this. You guys, that's the first thing words. You'll be in the right with that. We'll see if you can start materials. And what we have here, you can do every materials. Yeah, how you. Oh. Video post. That's perfect. She also tells someone that she is constantly knowledge, and she is very enough to the cafeteria to not the health. No seriously, compare that to compare. Sorry. I think the crystal was now being out there and mirror process. What is that trigger and ammo ready to break everything out from our attack because all of what is this being area back there? It's a area to trackers not ammo. Oh, I think we can let you know. I just see that you have to get the other thing. Experience. Now I know. Nice. Here's one of it. We were slide. No, no. Nice. Needle boys. So many additional words. This one? There we go. Oh, we're going back. Even the specific scrolls. So, very nice. If you can really dominate. Just start from him. Alpha. How well it says. There we go. That's one. There. Being a weaker. You don't want to look at mouse cat memory. Character. Drill lizard. What do you mean by that? I can look at the okay, so this iris now long. Which means we'll fuck off. I'll be sitting now. I think just one thing for getting back. What? Yeah, out here, yeah. Okay, I go this way. One of the Yay! Hiya! back in the woods. Well, I'll take this area. That's not okay, guy. I have to put on this. Your blades. Yay. Yeah. I suppose. What is it, you know? Gotcha. Boing. There we go. I'm gonna go down. Build a training mentor for I'm going to go with her. Also, switch to the end of this time. Build up the time. Just have some long build. Initially, the additional progress. Just ceremony. All is going to over there. Let's see. Off the building is right here. Bonus. Now that you come back. Alright. No, this thing I have. Hello, somebody? What's the costumes? The party and the next months. The people are we continue to the story. There was the invitation break around. Here's the next time. I'm going to close the hey! And you see our side of our this is not hard to read. No range. At least in this way, we're going to start using the pitch. Here's the start of our right. Here's the story of the well, I will take it. Here's let me use this to do anything other people. Oh, nice. These understands our very good experience. My father is very proud of our that's very good song. No. Or shit match. I'm going to find Let's stand 500 milligrams. Go up to the six. And pass correctly. And then there's all more power challenge. And let him down. I'm so hungry. Okay. I just wanted to do this is the I'm doing one. free! Alright. Applause. Oh, it's coming. Nobody's talking, so I can't do crap. Let's put it on. Pick it up. Yeah. I shrug off. Oh, so there's a There we go. Alright, there's a building. What is it? Who's that coming down? Just myself. Yeah. We did. Yay. Ammo. Yeah, that ends the result. This is copper. Waters. Where are Ah. Ow. Come on. What is the measure? Not lizards. Usually on show, those are regulations or since starting to on the show. Not only monsters. Alright, you sure about it. I didn't sure if the dark on this. I'm sure. Which is our time to see if really well.